One of the things that Native Films really prizes itself is that we really dig deep into people's lives, their story. We live with them in their houses when we sleep on the floor and we experience everything. And so this is when Justin is sick, and so Reed is the only cameraman for that day, which was a very interesting day. We were in one of the most dangerous zones in Guatemala City. And we get into this house, and it's Lady's house, and it's her mom and her grandmother.
Like Corey said, we were in this individual's home in Guatemala, and her grandmother was cooking a soup.
Good.
So what are we eating?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind asking.
This could be cow foot stew. And that's the nose. It has a lot of vitamins.
Yeah. Vitamins are good.
It was one of the most foul things I've ever seen.
Ah, Ashley, yo lo iba a agarrar.
An actual cow hoof was really the best part. That was the most appealing part.
I'm just not looking at it, man.
I get the hoof. Corey gets the tendons that are inside the hoof, which are basically the toes.
I mean, I'm giving myself a 50-50 chance of throwing up right now.
Toe number 1, piggy number 2, and piggy number 3.
They came home from the market, didn't they?
From the market onto your plate.
The grandmother that prepared this meal was sitting, 2 feet away, watching us like a hawk.
Well,
it's daunting.
But if you take all of them at one time, do you think you can hold them all down at one time?
My mouth isn't big enough. Don't say it.
And Ashley was hyping this, saying things like, if you do not eat every bite of this, this will be the most insulting thing to this woman.
I'm just going to look at Reed while I eat.
Really?
And not look at what's in my spoon.
I have to... Oh, there's like bones. Oh, there's bones in this one.
I was just praying that Drew was going to puke. I mean, just for the, the sake
Dear
of
Lord,
the camera.
you're real.
Good job. Great.
Bboys was a fun project just for myself in enjoying film, but being able to see the whole process, how it morphed into this other crew who ended up being much, much better. The storyline was much better. Literally now watching the film at least 100 times.
Yeah.
And seeing it, even after production, how it goes from one film to a completely different film with the same footage, just in tweaking the story and adding music, and just a cool process to see.
And really just a story that could not have been scripted. We quickly developed a greater appreciation for the culture of hip-hop. How it began, largely out of a poor culture, out of the ghetto, out of the slums. Bboy for Life is a true, raw film. It's true documentary filmmaking on the hip-hop culture of Guatemala City. We are proud to stand behind a film that shows the true hip-hop culture of Guatemala City through the eyes of the B-boy culture.
Traditionally, when I put on television, most of the documentaries I see feel like a piece of journalism. Someone's trying to tell a story about a problem somewhere, and you get wrapped up because you care about the details and you get interested in the journalistic points, but it never really feels like a movie. What was cool about this film when it hit my desk and I started to get to put music to it is that it did not feel like journalism. It felt like a real movie. The amazing part is that it's not manipulated to be that providentially you guys came across these people at this point in their life, at this time. That's what makes a documentary film worth it, is when you're not in control, the story finds you, you're able to capture everything that's important, that's relevant. We land, we befriend the people genuinely, learn their story and tell it to the best of our ability, and raise awareness and raise support on that issue. Bboy for Life, again, is a perfect example of that.